When it comes to final expense sales, it's important to be able to work with an insurance marketing organization or agency that actually has your back. It's also important to work with someone that matches your work ethic and sales experience. And let's not kid ourselves, guys. A lot of these IMOs are going to offer you unnecessarily low commission levels. Meanwhile, they place you with a trainer that ends up being pretty much useless. In this video, we're going to make some suggestions and go over a few decent IMO options in order to help you to decide where to go for the right final expense sales program. Coming up next. Before we get into the video, I'm going to ask that you guys smash down on the little thumbs up or like button, as this is the best way to let us know that you're watching this video. If you realize that you hate the video, you can always change the thumbs up to a thumbs down later. For those of you who are brand spanking new to our channel, feel free to subscribe, as we are putting out a lot of true training content on a regular basis. To be notified each time we put out a new final expense training video, click on that little bell looking thing that's right next to the subscribe button. With final expense sales, most of you have several options to choose from. If you're an unlicensed agent and are ready to start from the ground up, I suggest finding a local agency. Now, when I say local agency, I mean an insurance agency that will actually give you day-to-day, face-to-face training. With any type of life insurance sales, there's a lot of moving parts. Final expense sales is actually the easiest to learn of all the insurance products, but there is still a learning curve of anywhere from 3 to 6 months, depending on your work ethic and personality. You need to understand and learn how to do field underwriting for each of the products you're selling. You'll need to learn a strong presentation, and you'll need to learn how to overcome objections while you're closing the sales. This is why it's best to start your career learning one product at a time. Companies like Lincoln Heritage can be a great place to start if they have a local office for training and if you can do ride-alongs with their agents. Look, you're going to hear a lot of negative stuff about Lincoln, but when it comes down to it, you can use them for the training, make some sales, get through part of your learning curve, and then simply walk away, baby. IMOs like ours, United Final Expense Services, will give you much higher commission levels and access to multiple lead programs along with an online training platform. Here's the thing. In order to work for an insurance agency like mine, you need to have some insurance sales experience. At that point, our platform is designed to give you a big raise and push you to the next level so you can actually earn a 6-figure income. Every now and then I speak with an unlicensed agent that doesn't need to get daily face-to-face training. If you're a talented sales professional, I'm talking a closer, and you have the type of strong personality and even stronger work ethic that it takes to learn our business online, then you might not need to go to a local agency for face-to-face training. There are several IMOs that are recruiting on ZipRecruiter, Indeed, or Career Builder. My suggestion is to make sure that whatever company you go with is willing to start most of your commission levels at 100% or even higher, just like we do, unless of course you're working with that local agency. Be careful. Unfortunately, there are some companies that will tell you, yes, you'll have commission levels at 100%, and then you'll end up going through all the contracting and realize that you only have one product that pays 100%, and the rest of them are mainly at 70% or even less. Unfortunately, this is the type of recruiting that we see at national levels with most of the insurance IMOs. The trick is to see something in writing before you send up any contracting with any insurance agency. At United Final Expense Services, what we do is we simply send you our contracting link in an email that shows very clear the first year commissions for all the products. That way, you see everything in black and white in the same email as the contracting link. Beware, there are a lot of multi-level marketing insurance companies that will recruit you and ask you to start recruiting within a few months of entering the industry. Here's the problem. Anytime you recruit an agent and you aren't already a professional who knows all the ins and outs of that business, that new recruit will at some point start wondering if the commission levels you gave him is normal, or if the company you're working with has a good reputation. This is when they're probably going to find another IMO like ours that will offer them commission levels at 100 to 120% right off the bat. At that point, they're going to assume that you're ripping them off and you can easily lose your entire downline. My suggestion is this: if you're going to work with a multi-level marketing insurance company, make sure you know the business and are a competent closer. That way, it'll make people want to work with you and trust you. You see, in my opinion, there's no reason for a first-year agent to recruit and build a downline because you simply don't have the experience to teach your agents what to do and how to deal with the ins and outs of the industry. Guys, if you're interested in our new agent zip file, which contains our 10 carrier cheat sheet, delivery notices for door knocking, and a bunch of other stuff that I use while selling final expense life insurance, email me at doug@ufesonline.com. For information on our final expense sales program, which yes, it does include commission levels starting at 100% to 120%, along with access to our 30-day online training platform, and yeah, multiple lead programs, including fixed cost direct mail leads, just shoot me an email at that same address, doug@ufesonline.com. Now make sure you go out and do something good for someone today. Remember guys, when you put your clients' needs first, the rest will take care of itself. Happy hunting!